Alright. What's up, everybody, and welcome back. We've got the return of the one and only, the Grim Reaper, up here in the top left side of the map. The man from the UK who has a few beers, gets on ladder in that 2 to 6 a.m. window, and finds pro gamers that, for whatever reason, are playing at that time of night, or if no one's on EU, goes to America, and basically gives them the worst experience of their life. He's going to be playing Cham down here in the bottom right side of the map, representing Starlight Twinkle. And he's, of course, going to be going for a cannon rush, because that's what he likes to do. Known for all sorts of just crazy cheeses, dirty all-ins, kind of a little bit of a different flavor to Printf, in that Grimmy has a no-rules approach. Grimmy is much less methodical, where Printf is like a cannon rusher who opens his spreadsheet while he's laddering, puts in clear stats and feedback from every game, what worked, what didn't work, his exact pylon positioning. Grimmy is like chaos personified. Yeah, he can optimize a cheesy build order, but he's way more chaotic of a person, you know? He's probably an alcoholic, I would imagine, from how late he is at night and how he's, you know, having a few beers and trolling his opponents and having a good time. He's definitely someone who's there for the joy of messing up his opponent's ladder experience, whereas Printf, I believe, truly does just enjoy trying to perfect cannon rushes. And well, this is going to get shut down pretty hard, dude. He's not even walling in the cannons. Cham pulling SCVs. This should be an easy shutdown for Cham. Cham needs to shuffle those SCVs to get 4 attacking it. As long as 4 are attacking that cannon, it's going to die before it finishes. This one will also have to get cancelled. There is a gateway on the way, which is nice, but Mr. Grim Reaper not really finding the damage. He loses a probe as well, and Cham's kind of shut this down. He's got Marines building. Cham can squeeze a second depot in. That would be great. Means he won't get supply blocked in the follow-up. And you can already see that probe taking big damage. Wait, the SCVs are going back a bit too early, mate. A bit too early. No, because now he can wall it off. If he can get one more pylon there or something, he could potentially wall that off. Oh, I think with the SCVs in there, the Marines, with the second Marine coming out, you can shut these cannons down. This is not going to work. Yeah, he's trying to build more. A few more SCVs coming back to the low ground. Cham is dropping a mule right now. Cham's not building that second depot I was talking about. He thought this was over. This is not over. It's not over until the Fat Protoss sings. And right now, there is a Fat Protoss building right now. A Zealot, as some people call it. The probe is still alive. He definitely needs to focus that probe with at least one SCV. And the Marines need to group up. Unless he's going to take down this pylon and stop that Zealot building. Oh my god, the Zealot. It's 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh, he gets stopped at 99%. If he targets the second pylon, it's game over. Oh, it's game over. If you got to target the pylon, though. Don't let the Zealot out. He's pulled the SCVs back. He's pulled the SCV back. The pylon's going to finish. Is it? It's going to finish. Oh my god, that allows the Zealot out. That allows the Zealot out. Uh-oh. A Zealot is going to be doing okay because he built a command center in the face of this Cham. Dude, he's built his production in your base. You don't need to expand right now. He's just lost his only ranged fighting units. Cannons are now building. Cham! And why does everyone always underestimate a cannon rush, guys? If your opponent's cannon rush, they're probably not a good macro player, number one. Number two, he's built 2 gateways and he's trying to produce from in your base. You can leave like 10 SCVs down here the whole time and still be ahead. It's such a big commitment. This is like the classic StarCraft 101, is people are always so worried about overcommitting to some sort of harassment. I'm like, guys, worry about undercommitting first. You know, you start by overcommitting. You should want to overcommit when your opponent's cheesing the heck out of you. Speaking of Hecker, what a name here for Grim Reaper. Grim Reaper's building adepts. He's got shield batteries building on the front as well. The thing is, once he busts this in, he can start running in with adepts. There is a Cyclone on the way, though. Cyclone can outrange the cannon, but he's just going to stand and fight, which is a crazy choice for Cham. I mean, dude, you got to pull that Cyclone out. If you lose this Cyclone, this is a disaster. You can't lose the Cyclone, mate. One SCV does not out-repair that. Oh, Cham is getting mentally overwhelmed right now. He's going to tap out. The classic shutting down the all-in into underestimating it, thinking it's over, and sending your workers back to mine. No, shut it down 100%. Leave at least 5 workers killing that pylon. Letting that Zealot out. Oh, what a disaster. All right, gonna go into the next game, guys. We've got one here against Geralt in the bottom side of Amphion. Heckin' Hecker. Does he realize who he's playing against? I think if people see Grim Reaper, they probably know they're getting cheesed. It's not like he goes out to crazy lengths to hide his identity, as far as I can tell, Grimmy. But definitely does change his name every now and then. So not like Printf. You see that Printf, and since 10 years ago, you know you were going to get cannon rushed. Going to be going for the early probe across the map. Now, PvP, I feel like, is always this matchup where... Oh, this is an interesting placement. Oh, so we can kind of build batteries on the low ground as well, I guess. Interesting. This is a match. Oh, actually, is this preemptively to try and stop the cannon rush because he knows he's getting cannon rush? Maybe. I feel like you got to build buildings down there as well, though. Anyway, point being, Protoss has a hard time defending cannon rush. Protoss is the weakest out of all 3 races at defending cannon rush. If you ask any of the expert cannon rush players, they always say it's most effective in PvP. This is the matchup where it's quite scary and hard to defend. He knows he's getting cannon rush for sure. As long as Geralt leaves a probe on the low ground, I think he should be fine. Because right now, you pylon there, and then a pylon there, and then I guess you'd still need 2 pylons to wall off on the right, but it's still somewhat scary. Probe is rotating around. Not that many probes. Oh, he's going to try and trap that one. Good. Look at the way he saw the probes coming and he changed direction. Beautiful play. Builds himself a nice little pylon wall here, which is awesome because he can already start a cannon since this pylon's finished. So he starts the cannon, allows him to squeeze out of that gap. That's really big. And if he can start a cannon down here as well, that could be massive. I think canceling this pylon up the top might be worthwhile. Let's see what he goes for. Cybercore's on the way. Zealot is building. That pylon will die. If you need to, Geralt should have pulled probes to attack these 2 pylons as well. This one, especially on the top left, has massive surface area. He builds another pylon there to kind of just limit the surface area. Zealot pops on the inside. Zealot plus 2 probes will beat the cannon. That Zealot will beat the cannon. Oh, it will. Dude, Geralt doing this just on the edge of greed. Barely shuts down the cannon. Hecker's only got, aka Grim Reaper, only has 1 gateway coming up, whilst there's another one here. He's already lost one of his probes as well. He's lost 1 probe, 1 pylon, 1 cannon. He doesn't really have anything going for him right now. He's just got this 1 probe. He's bringing 1 more across the map. I mean, yes, this second pylon for Geralt is crazy delayed because he's so busy trying to shut this probe down. He's doing anything he can to cut that probe off. He's got to pull another probe to intercept, and he should be able to get it here. Just by forcing it to change direction, you can always get extra hits on it. And there we go. He gets it. He gets it. He shuts it down. So this is game over. Because now what? Okay, yeah, sure. Grim's building a Zealot. You've already got a Zealot out. You're starting Adepts. You've got a gateway on the low ground as well, so you can build Stalkers down there. I mean, you're a bit low on gas, I guess, as Geralt. He's only got 1 worker on gas, 1 worker idling next to the gas. New cannons are going to come down now, and a gateway. Is he going to wall off the top of the race? Walled off the top of the ramp. Okay, Zealot and Probe should beat the Zealot there, but actually, Hecker, his Zealot got the first hit off. Doesn't matter, though. Does not matter. Adept pops out. It's actually surrounded in there with the cannon. But Adepts don't do a lot of damage here. You really need Stalkers. Another cannon goes down in the back with a gateway protecting it. No way. No, 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 no. Geralt, you should have kept attacking this with probes. Oh, man. Never underestimate a cannon rush, ladies and gentlemen. These guys are always going for a second wave of BS. They're never backing out of it. Oh, that Zealot goes down as well. He's only got... Geralt has 500 minerals, but he didn't have any gas. He's still not using the gateway on the low ground. I think he's just forgotten about it. I think he's also just in disbelief at what's happening. The Stalker just got walled in, so it can't even run away from the cannon. Oh, that is obnoxious. Grimmy. That is so obnoxious. And look, the probe's mineral walk. Geralt pulls all of his work. He's just dead. He's trying to build a robo on the left side, so he's going to try and defend with a mortal battery, but there's going to be so many cannons in range of his Nexus by then. And there is a gas going down at home, so he is building a Cybercore and a gas. He knows he might have to transition eventually, but not before he does crazy damage, man. The Zealot in the mineral line, plus the cannons backing it up, is just insane. So there's going to be so many shield batteries with no units actually there to help. That's going to be a disaster. Zealot pulls to the right side. Right now, the gas mining is very low for Geralt. It's one of his big problems. He needs 100 gas to start the Immortal. He does not have it right now. He cancels the Stalker to get that 100 minerals. So he canceled the Stalker on this gateway on the right side. Cannons and Zealots doing big damage. Immortal stance on the left side right now. We've got cannons coming up in range of the Nexus. They're going to be finishing real quickly. Already so much mining time being lost as well. The Zealot just trying to make sure he doesn't get surrounded, but he's interrupting the mining time so very much. That battery will run out of healing energy relatively soon, even though the batteries up front are still helping out. New Cybercore will start getting built. The gateway pylons all getting taken out. Geralt's going to need another pylon soon, as this pylon down the bottom is getting focused, as is the Nexus. The Immortal's still not here. He's going to have to battery overcharge. Don't chrono the Immortal. He's going to have to battery overcharge to heal the Nexus. He's already healing the Nexus right now to try and stay alive. These Zealots doing so much damage. And honestly, I think the Zealots can just YOLO it at this point. They've got cannons kind of covering them. Mr. Grim Reaper, I keep almost calling him Prince F, because I haven't cast Grimmy in a while. He's just going to focus the Nexus. He just focuses the Nexus. The battery overcharge is not enough. 50 hit points, 40, 30, 20, 10, and it goes down. Oh, and he even recalls the Zealots. I don't even think you need to recall the Zealots, but I guess he figures whatever. There's no way, if I get my Zealots at home, there's no way I die to the counterattack. He's already got... Oh, one Zealot counterattacked him. I did not realize that. One Zealot walked into his base, so he recalls and does end up actually taking it out. Looks like this Zealot killed 2 probes. Surrounds it, kills it, and that there is yet again shutting down a cannon rush into thinking it's over. It's never over. And Geralt was so focused on the micro, very late on the second pylon, late on the gas mining, and building an Adept instead of a Stalker was not the play. But I think what I was most impressed by is just the multiple wall-ins, right? It's the I'm going to wall in so your Adept gets stuck, right? So look at this one. Let's just watch both of these quickly. So look, the Adept's going to come out, and then he kind of walls it in. Now, to be fair, because Geralt rallied onto the probe, that's what happened. If he moved this Zealot, and maybe the Zealot was blocking too much, but I feel like there should have been enough space for the Adept to pop here. If he put the rally point there, I thought the Adept would pop there, but maybe the Zealot plus the Pylon actually was kind of crimping its space up too much. The next one was really beautiful though as well, right? Because he builds a cannon there, gets a gateway, so that's walled off. You can't attack that cannon while it's building. I mean, that's just ridiculous, right? And then the final one was the Stalker. So the Stalker's about to come out, and he realizes, wait a second, if I just wall in this area, you can't get out. And the Stalker pops, tries to escape, and can't. Ugh. Whereas if he even has like 2 Stalkers plus shield batteries healing them, he can stop the cannons getting any closer and win this game. So filthy. Welcome back, Grim Reaper. You're a bastard. GG, well played.